Is skipping breakfast really bad for you? Or is it just a myth we've all been fed? Today, we dive deep into what science has to say. Breakfast, often hailed as the most important meal of the day. This meal, served in myriad forms across the globe, from a hearty bowl of oats to a simple cup of coffee, has its staunch supporters. They argue that starting your day with a nutritious meal can spark your metabolism, boost your energy levels, and set a positive tone for the day ahead. On the flip side, modern lifestyle trends and intermittent fasting advocates suggest that skipping breakfast might not only be harmless, but could actually be beneficial. They propose that foregoing the morning meal could help manage weight and improve metabolic health. But what does the evidence really indicate? Are we doing ourselves a disservice by missing breakfast, or is it a dietary freedom that aligns with our modern lives? Let's unpack the evidence and see what the studies really tell us. When we say a study is observational, what does that entail for its findings? Observational studies, a cornerstone in dietary research, dive deep into the correlations between behaviors and outcomes without manipulating the study environment. This non-intrusive approach allows researchers to observe natural behaviors, but here's the catch. While they can highlight associations, they don't prove causation. Let's explore how these studies work. Researchers gather data on what individuals eat, how often they exercise, or other lifestyle factors, and then track their health outcomes over time. This method is prevalent because it's less costly and less ethically complex than experimental studies, where researchers would need to control and alter people's live behaviors. Consider the 2021 systematic review of 14 observational studies as a case study. This review found that individuals who eat breakfast every day of the week are less likely to suffer from a range of serious conditions, from heart disease and diabetes to high blood pressure and strokes. It also suggested a lower risk of cardiovascular-related deaths and lower levels of bad cholesterol. However, despite these compelling findings, the inherent limitation of observational studies surfaces. They can't definitively prove that eating breakfast causes these health benefits. Why? Because there could be other factors at play. Perhaps those who make time for breakfast also lead generally healthier lifestyles or have access to better healthcare. These confounding factors can skew the apparent benefits of breakfast. Moreover, the design of observational studies often relies on self-reported data, which can introduce biases. Participants might not accurately remember what they ate or may present themselves in a better light by overestimating their healthier choices. In essence, while observational studies like the one from 2021 provide valuable insights and suggest potential benefits of eating breakfast, they are not bulletproof. They sketch a picture where breakfast appears beneficial, but they leave room for doubt about whether breakfast is truly the cause of these health perks. So, while these studies suggest correlations, they don't confirm that breakfast itself is the hero here. Eating breakfast supposedly shields you from a range of health issues. But what exactly are these benefits? Let's delve into the myriad advantages that researchers have linked to the morning meal, based on a multitude of observational studies. Firstly, there's the big one: heart disease. Regular breakfast eaters reportedly have a lower risk of developing heart-related ailments. This isn't just about avoiding the immediate threats. It's about fostering long-term cardiac health. Moving on, diabetes is another major concern globally. Here too, breakfast shows its might. Those who make time for this morning ritual are said to face a reduced threat from this chronic condition. Obesity, a growing concern in many parts of the world, also finds its nemesis in breakfast. Observational studies suggest that people who eat breakfast daily are less likely to be obese compared to those who skip it. This extends to abdominal obesity, which is particularly linked to numerous health complications. High blood pressure and stroke, both serious cardiovascular conditions, are also on the list of health issues that breakfast can reportedly ward off. The mechanism isn't crystal clear, but the correlation is consistently observed across studies. But the benefits don't just stop at the obvious. Elevated levels of low-density lipoprotein, or LDL cholesterol, which is often called bad cholesterol, are also lower in those who eat breakfast. This is crucial because high LDL cholesterol levels are a known risk factor for heart disease. Cardiovascular-related deaths, too, show a downward trend with regular breakfast consumption. Skipping breakfast might mean more than just missing your morning meal. What else could you be missing? Let's dive into some intriguing data that sheds light on the potential nutritional shortfall one might encounter by skipping the first meal of the day. An extensive analysis of data involving over 30,000 North Americans revealed that those who routinely skip breakfast tend to miss out on several crucial nutrients. This isn't just about feeling a bit hungry before lunch. This is about the broader implications for health and well-being. Among the nutrients often lacking in the diets of breakfast skippers are folate, calcium, and iron. Folate is essential for DNA synthesis and repair, and it plays a critical role in cellular division and growth. Calcium isn't just vital for strong bones and teeth, it's also important for muscle function and nerve transmission. Iron, on the other hand, is crucial for the production of hemoglobin, which helps carry oxygen throughout the body. But it doesn't stop there. Vitamins A, C, D, and the B vitamins, specifically B1, B2, and B3, are also frequently underconsumed. Vitamin A is key for good vision and immune function, while the B vitamins have a major role in energy production and maintaining proper brain function. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant important for skin health and immune function, and vitamin D is critical for bone health and immune system regulation. It seems breakfast might be a key player in meeting our daily nutritional needs. What if breakfast was more than just about nutrients? Could your morning meal be setting your body's clock? Diving into the realm of circadian rhythms, let's explore a fascinating 2017 study. This research involved 36 participants, half of whom were living with type 2 diabetes. The study meticulously observed the effects of skipping breakfast on the body's internal timing system. Participants who omitted their morning meal experienced notable disruptions in their circadian rhythms. This internal clock, which dictates everything from when we feel alert to when we feel sleepy, seemed to lose its usual tempo when breakfast was skipped. The implications? Well, it's akin to throwing a wrench in the gears of a finely tuned machine. Further compounding the issue, the study revealed that skipping breakfast led to more pronounced spikes in blood glucose levels post-meal. For those with diabetes, these spikes are particularly concerning, but even healthy individuals saw similar disturbances. These fluctuations are not just numbers on a chart. They represent real challenges to maintaining balanced energy levels and overall well-being throughout the day. What does this mean for the average person? It suggests that the act of eating breakfast plays a crucial role in syncing our biological clock with our daily routines. Whether it's jump-starting metabolism or aligning sleep patterns, the first meal of the day could be a key player. Our internal clock might just be ticking with our breakfast routine. We've sifted through studies and examined the evidence. What should you really do about breakfast? The debate around the most important meal of the day is not just a matter of preference, but also one of scientific inquiry. On one hand, numerous observational studies have highlighted potential benefits of starting your day with breakfast. These studies suggest that regular breakfast eaters might enjoy a lower risk of several serious health conditions, including heart disease, diabetes, and high blood pressure. However, it's crucial to remember that these studies are observational. They can suggest associations, but stop short of proving that breakfast itself is the cause of these health benefits. It might be that individuals who eat breakfast also engage in other healthy behaviors that contribute to these positive outcomes. Moving on, skipping breakfast might mean more than just a growling stomach by mid-morning. Data from over 30,000 North Americans has shown that skipping this first meal can lead to significant gaps in daily nutrient intake. Essentials like folate, calcium, iron, and various vitamins are often underconsumed by those who skip breakfast. This nutritional deficit could potentially affect overall health, particularly if it becomes a consistent pattern. Furthermore, there's the aspect of our biological clocks, our circadian rhythms. A controlled trial involving individuals with and without type 2 diabetes revealed that omitting breakfast could disrupt these natural cycles. Not only that, but it also led to marked spikes in blood glucose levels post-meal, suggesting that having breakfast might help stabilize glucose responses and maintain our internal clock's accuracy. So, to eat or not to eat? Considering the evidence, it seems prudent to think about personal health needs and preferences. If you have specific nutritional goals or health conditions, or if you find that skipping breakfast affects your energy levels or eating habits later in the day, these are all critical factors to consider. Whether or not to eat breakfast is a personal choice, but now you have the science to help you decide wisely.